Apparently not one that made him not want to eat it.
Sheriff's lost
So,
50 pounds.
I am his honor.
And she don't even know, I mean, she don't even know that she's taking an apple
That's what he said.
up until 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
How are you, sir?
Right.
All right.
Said he bought 3 chicken strips, and I did that 3 days. Normally I
Grab
bought
one.
6 and ate all night.
Jerry gets lost over.
I heard of that, I heard seen it,
Yeah,
I heard
I didn't
of
know
that.
that.
I bet
I
not.
thought it was John's brother. And they were close.
Nothing too crazy. That's good. You got your card
This
in?
says 6, but this says 2.
It is 6 o'clock, we will open with roll call. Mr. Oglesby?
Here.
Ms. Reynolds? Here. Mr. Kier?
Here.
Mr. Hardy?
Here.
Ms. LaTurner?
Here.
Mr. LaTurner, sorry.
Thank you.
Ms. Jackson?
Here.
Ms. Jordan? Here. If you all join in the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, first on the agenda, we have regular meeting minutes from October 20th.
Make a motion that we accept the minutes as they were presented to us, put them on record.
Second.
We have a motion by Bob LaTurner, a second by Jamie Jackson. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
Abstain.
We have one abstention. And that was Oglesby. All right, next on the agenda, we have appropriations of $26,230.40.
I make a motion that we appropriate funds to pay the bills.
Second.
We have a motion by Bob LaTurner to pay the bills, a second by Emily, was that you?
Yes.
Emily Jordan. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
Aye.
Okay, so okay. All right, next on the agenda, I would like to bring up real quick, so from last meeting, we had discussed, with Jimmy Warmer about their business venture idea, and they were requesting an area, that area in between, the buildings to be used for one recreational vehicle, and they had all of the details lined out about the duration of it and everything, but it needed to be,
A legal district.
yes, well, and distinguished as a park, correct?
That's correct, and it had to be done by resolution pursuant to city ordinance, and so I've prepared a resolution that will allow that little lot to be deemed a recreational vehicle park for the term of 12 months, so that they could, I guess they wanna live in there and renovate some buildings and stuff like that, so.
No,
No,
That was the other one, that was the
oh,
Yeah,
one.
am I thinking the wrong one?
yeah, this was the one there for travelers, and so it was only gonna be a 14-day period, long enough for travelers to stay, so they could park one at a time in there for all of
For
their
14 days at a time?
Yeah, that was the max,
Up
right,
to
was 14 days,
14
yeah, up to 14 days,
Okay.
yeah. So, little like Airbnb type deal in the front, and then if they
Okay.
had an RV or something, it could park right there, and they had, no noise ordinance, they had their sewer issue, they had all of that kind of lined out, so.
Well, the resolution limits it to a period of 12 months, they can always reapply, or we can redo another resolution to do it later.
So this would just be like it had a sunset clause?
It does, it just sunsets after 12 months from when you guys decide to pass it.
So it would still fit what they're
Absolutely.
needing to
Yeah.
do, okay. So this would be, if you would like to move forward with this, again, last meeting, Jimmy went through, all what their plan was, but this would be resolution 25-20, and it would be for a recreational vehicle park.
Is that your camper that's sitting there now?
No.
Okay.
So is that just for 12 months, so we're gonna invest the money and then possibly not after 12 months? What-
This resolution does sunset after 12 months. The city council will have to decide whether to grant that license again or not, or if they want to consider doing something more, long-term, that'd be fine too. So I had a concern, about granting the license longer than 12 months, that it might need to go to the planning board or planning commission, because this might be considered a rezoning of that property. So in order to kind of get you guys going faster without really having to research that issue, that's why I just put a provision to sunset it, because then it takes it kind of out of the planning commission. Clearly it takes it out of planning commission territory, and it's not a rezoning issue at that point. So
What's the length to go to rezoning? Like how long would
Like
that
what
be?
that process is?
Yes.
So it's just setting up a meeting with the planning committee, or the planning and zoning committee. So that's just when they can get a quorum there to meet. I mean, that could be within a week. Sometimes for them, it could be 2 weeks. But they would all meet, so if it's a deal where they're looking for a rezoning, the neighbors within a certain perimeter have to be notified so that they can come and give their opinion or viewpoint on whatever's going on. Sometimes that's a lot, sometimes 0 people show up. So then they'll have the discussion back and forth. You guys, of course, will show up, say what you want to do with it. And then they will come to typically a consensus and either present by somebody showing up from the committee or just by written thing that, hey, we agree or we deny it because of this.
Okay.
Yeah.
So my concern is just that we have to put sewer, water, everything in and connect it to the city, so that's a pretty big cost. So then if 12 months, they're like, nah, you don't get to do it anymore, then
Right.
we just lose
yeah,
that.
understood. And quite honestly, I haven't had, it's kind of unclear whether this just the way the city ordinance is drafted, it's really unclear to me. It would take quite a bit of research to determine whether I really need to go to the planning commission, but likely it does under Kansas statute. So I would recommend that you go to the planning commission.
That's what I
think we
prefer.
prefer to go that
Okay.
route.
I mean, we've
Yeah,
been working
and
on
then,
this a
and then
month
it
already.
makes it totally clear at that point, if they make a recommendation and then the city council adopts it, that's the most conservative, clear way to do this.
And it won't come up every 12 months
Yeah.
like that.
Correct,
That's
yeah.
correct,
I think
yes.
that's the way to do, because we could have a,
And I'm trying to have that answer for you at the last meeting, I just didn't know, without jumping into it, what, there's always, the devil's in the details, right? So, but that would be the most conservative way to do it, that's what I recommend that you do. And in the meantime, the city council can go ahead and move forward with this one if you want,
oh,
if
so
not,
make this
that's fine too.
resolution and then move forward to the,
So we could, so Jessica or Tracy, one will, try to connect, all of the members together for planning and zoning and set up a meeting date, and will of course let everybody know, letters will be sent out of whoever, that it applies to, and then they will move forward with their meeting.
Probably gonna look,
that's what I think, if you go ahead and adopt the resolution, then we'll have that to take to the zoning committee.
And
correct?
say, yeah, I mean, that would probably look like we're on board with it.
Yes, I think we would
Yeah.
prefer that.
So is
So
that
that-
something we can, is that something we can do, where we can go ahead and adopt this?
Yes,
Okay,
yes, that's what I'd recommend that the city council do if they want to move forward with it.
okay, then I'll make a motion that we adopt resolution 25-20 for the RV park.
Designation of a recreational vehicle park.
Yes,
Second.
So we have a motion by Emily Jordan to adopt resolution 25-20 for the designation of a recreational vehicle park, a second by Bob Turner. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
Abstain.
One abstention, Mr. Oglesby. And then, Jessica, will you make note for somebody to set up a planning and zoning meeting?
Thank you.
Good with that?
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you. All right, it looks like we need an executive session, is that correct?
Yeah, I would entertain a motion to enter an executive session pursuant to KSA 754319-2 for consultation with an attorney on matters that will be deemed attorney-client privilege with regard to the landfill contract.
So motion.
And who would you like to keep anybody in?
I would say the mayor, city council, probably the city superintendent, and the city attorney.
And then, did you say a time limit?
How long do you want?
How long do you guys want? 10 minutes?
Yeah, 10 minutes.
I'll make that motion for, from 6:10 to 6:20, attorney-client, keeping in city council, the mayor, the
City
super, and our city attorney, from 6:10 to 6:20.
All right, we have a motion on the floor by Emily Jordan,
Second.
second by Chastity Reynolds. All in favor?
Aye.